Now, another wonderful time today on Top Television to discuss issues where concern me and you, concern citizens of the country, concern citizens of that state where you come from. Not be news again, say for 2012, communities where they along the coastal line of our very major rivers inside Nigeria as a country, they get what we call, we will not even describe because we lost a lot of properties, million naira worth of properties, life, they also go down. And this now results, say, because of, say, a particular dam for Cameroon, where be with neighboring country, they release water where they are dam. And this one can flow into two major rivers, River Benue and River Niger. And every community is where they, the coastal line for these rivers, they were submerged. And everybody can't begin count their losses. And at that time, the government of Cameroon and the government of Nigeria, they can't reach agreement, say, as if we say this matter be like this, Nigeria agree, say, they will construct another dam where go feed, accommodate or cushion the effect of this water anytime Cameroon release them. And they also agree that time, say, every 10 years. So you go agree with me, say, 2012 to 2022. Now, 10 years away, will be 1 decade. And after that time, the Cameroon government don't also release water from their dam now. It don't also flow into Nigeria. And as me and you, they talk now, over 2 million citizens of this country don't get displaced. And we also, the last count, say, over 6,000 citizens of this country don't lost their life because of this singular act of government, say, waiting, then talk, then no put mouth follow and put action follow, waiting, they use mouth talk. And inside this matter today, we get two very distinguished guests inside the program. We go help us look around this issue. How it affect government, how it affect the people, the citizens of the country. Very close to me, now our very wonderful friend, Barrister Charity Agwobaroyan, in our social analyst and commentator. My brother, I happy say you deal with me this.
Good evening, my people for us now. Good evening.
All right, we also get for studio today to also help us look inside this matter. One man where they always the forefront to make sure, say, intellectual properties, say, you must get reward for them. And Ingoli also they let us know today the properties where we don't lost as citizens of this country. It they intellectual, as this way we don't where water don't submerge. How these people will take get payback. Life we also don't lost inside this whole issue now. We will still take get them back. We deal with my very good friend and brother Prince Biodu Egwahide. My brother, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Welcome.
My people for house, and good evening.
All right, make we just start quickly. Prince, we know you as one man. We don't stand gidigba inside the country, especially for South. We carry that #1 flag to make sure, say, any intellectual property where human being don't take time to do for ground, whether it dey alive or it don't die, it's supposed to get paid. And we don't get over 6,000 citizens of this country who don't lost their life to flooding because particular arm of government not do what they're supposed to do. How you go to stand for people? Now, they stand for musicians, they stand for artists to make sure, say, they get royalty for job where they do. Person don't build house. Once upon a time, na landlord, but right now, he not be landlord. They don't even run leave the house because of his life. What do you get to talk inside this matter, Prince?
First and foremost, I thank you for calling me to come talk for this matter.
Okay.
This one a very painful thing. It's painful because you get government where no believe, say, when you enter agreement, you go fulfill the terms of the agreement. Okay? When you start, you they tell us about how some time ago, precisely, I think it was 1982, where government of Nigeria and Cameroon agreed, say, made them build 2 dams so that the water for the Cameroon side, when they evacuate them, our own, when they build for Adamawa, will carry
the
the
capacity to take hold the water.
But because we know the kind people who would they get for government, this agreement, you know, see the light of day. they don't do anything. And to that extent, water now don't come. It don't cause wahala. And the people, they run up and down to say, let us do emergency relief, all those ones and all those ones. But maybe we'll go even beyond that. When things like this, they happen, the entire world, they suffer things like this. And because of that, one of the things where they do, be say, they go look into how we go make sure, say, this kind of thing where feed destroy community, local government, state or country, how you go take prevent them, how you go take make sure, say, things not happen like this. I will tell you precisely, say, in the year 2001, World Bank, they carry out research as to how some of these things, particularly with respect to flooding and rivers overflowing, will take checkmate. And there were certain recommendations where they come up with. One to say, when they build dam, you get as they're supposed to build dam. You go build dam where go be for reservoir for water or for electricity. It's different from the dam where they'll be for flow through. The flow through type now at the type where we say, when there is an overflow from maybe flood water or river overflow, maybe too heavy downpour
or excessive rainfall, exactly.
You see, say this flow through dam, now the type where you're supposed to now use gather this water so that at least the people know they suffer this kind of way that they suffer. With that country where be say, for you to build house, if you don't get up to the last kobo, you don't go fit build house. Then somebody now, he buy land, he make foundation, he buy block, he do everything so nice. Thank God, say I don't get house because this is a country where we say mortgage. There's nothing like mortgage. If you don't get to build your house, now 100 million. If you know save reach that 100 million, you don't go get house. No government go help you. Nobody go help you. Here for Nigeria, everybody in local government. Somebody who don't go through that pain and suffer, build house finish for the negligence of government, not doing what they're supposed to do. Now we are talking about over 600 people don't die, millions of people are homeless and all that. Then you go see some people now they run up and down. Let us send relief materials. Let us do this. Well, nowadays, is it that these things we don't know say go happen? It is a very painful situation. It is very condemnable. And I think those of us who are in government, those who are in places where we should look after the well-being of the people with the say with the lead, should rise up to our responsibility. This is highly condemnable. In fact, things like this, people they talk, say, I resign my appointment. But with their country where we say nobody wants to take responsibility for everything. So it's a very shameful thing. So make I first.
Exactly. When Prince they talk, he made mention of one particular statement, say he see this as irresponsibility of government to do the needful. Me and you, we know the strength by population of Cameroonian people. We know the strength by population of Nigerians. You go get as it be for ESA, Nigeria as a country where we don't see as the most populous black nation in Africa, with the still this kind of condition. Where this whole matter leave you of say Cameroonian government and Nigeria government sit together to say yes, so time we go make sure say this kind of things they are available so that we not go ever experience the thing where we experienced for 2012. Where this whole issue now leave you as a citizen of this country.
As the thing pay person for my reach. The truth be say, I will encourage all of us, make we start with the see Nigeria as Papa, we don't care what happen to the king. Because recently, we don't see and say this country not be where, especially as it conjure be in the past 7 years, so not be where they even think say human being matter at all. When they grow come, if you hear say person die, cold go enter your body. You go the shock person.
The entire environment for 1 week not
I
go
say
get
if you hear say person die, wahala na go enter. It dey far, and old people they always be. All this kind die wey people come dey die for Nigeria. So na news we dey hear at that time we say this thing fit happen. We go come up when they go advertise them for news, world news. See say people they use gun keep person. see say flood dey kill people. We go talk say so this thing na still word all of them don reach our hand now and the only thing wey cause am wey e take reach our hand like that na say as we our government now as e be they no even care whether human being dey life. The only thing wey just concern them na make they dey that government there they enjoy the thing wey better pass for inside because that 2012 wey we dey talk so e never too tey wey e happen and all of us wey dey here we dey life that time.
Yeah.
And the thing pain us reach bone say that kind injury come happen to us. And when some of us wan really talk say who be Cameroon wey go do us this kind yeye thing who be Cameroon sef na Cameroon come and talk say no be say we just do na this thing o na una papa na no care about una because before we dey do all this thing we talk to them
we reach agreement.
we get agreement. That agreement they no do their part. No be the same agreement wey they no do their part no be still dey happen for our road wey be say we no fit from Benin go Aushina. So wey some people go talk say the thing shock them I say no e no shock me wey be charity o but the one wey shock me inside be say na for them to dey continue in this error dem still dey ask us say make we still vote for them. Okay make we vote for una say make una still continue to dey kill us because wetin una don show us for this past 7 years be say una no care for anybody because if una really care if person tell you say this thing wey I do 2012 I still do am again 2022 then you go come out as a responsible government say why una no pack people comot for there wey water come go dey kill people pack dem go where instead we go dey pack people for there comot for there make water no kill them why una no do wetin go solve the whole problem build the dam they dey tell us now say they no fit build dam is it not possible to see build dam for Nigeria wey go accommodate that water wey dey come from that side because e go surely come.
Yes.
And when even dey talk say we talk say the water go come o why una no comot una people for road make water no kill them comot them go where and to which extent. Me and you know say e get some people wey be say they go prepare make dem die for their house than make you come carry dem go where they no know you come go be stranger for them wey dem come dey suffer all kind of suffering. Okay,
but na that one be the solution to the issue relocating the citizens wey dey along this coastal line na that one be the situation na be the solution.
Na that one I dey talk so that one na wickedness to even suggest am say make you carry person comot from ancestral home where dem born am where e know road where e know everything say make you go carry am go people wey e no know before you come be slave kind of because that time na person wey give am food chop na him go dey follow and this one we dey talk about people wey die yes na people life na high pass but person wey die today him good o na person wey go die tomorrow na him worse o because as we dey talk now I hear say for about 4 states wey be say we depend on for grain that is rice maize millet all those other plants the whole farm they don sweep am comot as e dey now we dey buy 1 tuber of yam 2,000 naira for inside season now we dey buy cup of beans how much now we dey buy cup of rice how much we dey shout
cup of rice now 250 300
by the time wey be say water don flow away the whole farm now without harvest we no come get all those food now before Christmas we go dey buy 1 cup of rice 100 naira
1 cup of rice don be already 250 naira.
I say 1,000 naira 1,000 I dey fear money no be my fault I dey fear money now the time wey dem born me na kobo we dey talk now wey we dey talk naira we dey talk am for high something wey pass money wey our papa dey receive wey take care of us wey we take grow take go university now na person take dey buy meat pie shop I dey tell you say if this wahala wey happen so I no even sure say we get solution for am because the people wey dey government our chief of state is rudderless that is we no get leadership so anything wey happen to us just dey happen to us you bear am then that one na the food crisis wey we wan face in the next 3 months na be the fear wey dey catch me dey make me dey shake for body.
That your statement now because me and you know say when they say who be the leader of Nigeria who be the government head of government of Nigeria now you go always say yes na President Muhammadu Buhari so we no go fit talk say we no get leader for the country say leaders no show responsibilities wey dem suppose show to their citizens na very germane issue wey we go look inside this program. My brother Prince, me and you we sit down agreement dey between me and you especially wetin concern the rights of your citizens. The primary purpose of government, according to the Constitution, I say, lives and property of your citizens, you protect them. When this one come out, which kind of government we go to experience? Especially when we hear say, government reach agreement. They say yes, then go. They start some, they not complete them. Then we look out for the hand of federal government. The water line now where they flow, it don't affect several states. Kogi is involved, Edo State involved, Delta State involved, Bayelsa involved, Rivers involved, Adamawa involved, Benue, Imo, all of them don't involve. We get leaders for these various states. If FEMA not know their job to do, or federal government not show responsibility enough, because now we will come to hear say this one a federal road is poor, we not go do. This one a state road, and here be our own. The state road we know also the same as it's supposed to be. You know, supposed to say the role of the state governors supposed also get something to play for this whole issue, because 3 weeks, 9 days now when these whole issues happen, we host people from Anegbete. We also tell us, say, you get one particular river where they call Ikeke. Say that river, it dey very big to the extent, say, if state government dredge that river, it go feel hold this overflow where they come. And state governors are in these states.
No, you see, when you start, you talk about leadership. First, I think if we look at Nigeria's situation, we don't have leaders, we have dealers.
Where they deal on the people.
Yes, dealers we get. Because if you are a leader, the first thing will go cross your mind are the well-being of the people.
Okay.
When they lead. Are they happy? Are things going right with them? What thing they happen today now so supposed to be? Now you talk just now say Constitution say the primary
purpose of governance, yes.
Now to make sure say the people
and their lives, property, they secure.
Protect them. All right. If you enter agreement in 1982 to say, okay, we know say this problem there. If water overflow for river or flood too much for rain, we fit channel them in this manner so that our people, where they the coastal regions, not go suffer. Because you are not a leader, you don't go consider ensuring that you give effect to that agreement. But a good leader will sit back. You see, me, I don't believe in all this issue of saying, nah, state matter or nah, federal government matter. Because at the end of the day, when you pay your tax and this money, whether they distribute the money, whether from federal allocation and all of that, the money no get different name. Yes. If there is a problem, you dig ground in your state, you call the Anagbete people just now. They say the state government fee do this or fee do that. There is supposed to be some kind of collaboration between the state and the federal government, particularly on things we border on the well-being of the people. When it comes to that, there's no distinction. Because we don't get value for life and properties. These things no matter. If, I'm not sure, say right now, any of the people where we say they be our dealers, where their properties they affected here.
You mean they are our leaders?
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You know, where their properties they affected along these coastal lines. The other properties where they get for other locations for this country, to that extent, they're not going to feel what it don't happen. But you see the one man where we say the only one we get, now they don't watch through it. So. Meanwhile, they say, oh, we're not supposed to come out. They're supposed to, we're not supposed to know say this thing go happen because we don't want to now. Not supposed to do it on no day. It don't make any sense because if these people, well, they put in authority, and I will put them to say, make una help us look into how things go better for us. And when you reach there, now you can't know. It's very easy to see somebody where we say, maybe before 1999, you don't get bicycle. Now, when you look at the countless number of properties we get for every corner for Nigeria, you will wonder for how many years, which work you do, which business you do. Now that kind of person right now, now I worry whether rain, water, flood wash your house now, you dey suffer, you know they suffer. Like my brother talked just now, election they come next year now. All these ones now, message to all of us. Yes. Are we going to continue in this manner? Is it that when they come now, share a bag of rice for everybody? You don't sell your future for another 10 years, 20 years because flood will come again. You dey just now say what will be the solution? The solution are compliance. Research don't do. Say this now and this now be the things where we supposed to do.
Where go make sure say it not happen.
If you not do one, you dey waste time. Because just from the way they postpone the evil day. They say build some dams where they encourage flow through. Not be the type where when you build them now just to collect water as a reservoir or to generate power. As far as we are concerned, that's the ones we are interested in here. Even at that, we need to get power supply still. So we must be seen to follow expert advice. Make we do waiting. Global experts say make we do with respect to dealing with certain situations. Natural disaster are something we say you cannot avoid totally. But when it happens, you go feel mitigate them.
This one a natural disaster.
No,
not a natural disaster.
No. What are the talks?
Exactly.
It's a natural disaster.
They see the avatar. Yes. Not to talk of say
this kind of thing.
Yes.
This is like to be. Something will be. This is like man-made.
Yes,
you know,
of course. It go happen. Yes.
You fold your hands, and it happened. Like I said earlier, you know, if they get, I know there's some language we no going to use.
Oh, of course.
Yes. If they get that sympathy for the people, they go resign. Say they don't want to work. I tell you something that happened last year in Texas when there was a flood and all that. What did happen? The mayor resigned. Reason because he said, this thing not supposed to happen when I did office. But our people here, now in wants the office, because when they're going to do relief material, pocket will do more loaded. It is a shame that this is what we are going through.
Charity, as me and you they talk now, farmlands no more, livestock no more, citizens' life some no more, homelessness now the order of the day, and we don't see government right now, especially one of the candidates for the presidential race. He don't come out as I yesterday and say make every politicians where they seek power, make everybody drop campaigns, make they attend to these citizens where don't they homeless and don't they devastated over this flood. Now where this one leave us?
When I hear that news yesterday, I laugh. You get some things where person will talk. You just say, this person carry head down ground. Because na knee-jerk approach with that one now. Just as we don't they talk, not be say we don't know the problem, not be say we don't know solution, not be say we don't get solution. It will say we can't and say this solution we suppose do am. Waiting be our major problem for Nigeria. We say if you not concern you directly, say even road way bad, person way close to the people for authority never die. Ordinary to pass road, you know they pass. So this one now we they talk. Unfortunately, if you can't look people where they really they stay for coastline, not be big men. It was said that where big men they stay. I tell you, my brother, they go find solution to this problem, and they not get. You be like say rain they fall they come, and on fire they burn they come. Say hey make all of us come out to come go use bucket fresh water to
say they burn the fire. White fire.
Na person wey no think well, then be that one. If you think well, the real solution now, na to everybody. Assuming it say all the people wey dey campaign now make them gather together, go meet the man wey dey in charge now. We get president Muhammadu Buhari. Our people wey dey die so e dey pain us for our mind. Based on the effect of this water flooding, wey dey avoidable, wey we know, and wey we fit still avoid now, we want make you declare a national emergency.
Okay.
And as a national emergency, no be to dey give them relief. Wey be say if dem budget 10,000 food, before dem go see 1 naira for inside, e go hard. Wey people divert take go ameliorate their palliative for house or for backyard. No, national emergency we say declare a practical solution to this matter. Yes, maybe we first talk say we go build big dam. We go still be collectible.
Yeah.
Say as they overflow their own, e go flow enter our own. Now we know say the Chinese people don't get expertise for the building of all these quick make solutions
Yeah.
for all this kind of problem. Like my brother told just now, quick breaks. We fit do am across, maybe quick do 5 now, quick. Say yeah, mobilize force, mobilize money, mobilize materials. Make we fit build something wey dem call cushion. So as the water dey flow dey come, e go see something wey go stop am. As e stop one breath, the area wey don fair full go see quick flow comot before the other one enter. Na that one we go dey talk now. Because anybody wey dey talk about relief na person wey wan chop im own money, not because the people wey dey suffer. Anybody wey dey talk say make we just down to the gallery by saying we no wan do anything again because say water dey comot people house, that one no be solution. The solution na be say as we no wan do anything, so wetin we wan do? No be say we go just say we no wan do anything, we go put our hand for body dey cry. No, make government mobilize money, mobilize material, mobilize people to go build all those makeshift dam to cause. See, I want to emphasize this thing. Make we no dey talk about how to go meet people wey don suffer. No, make we talk about how to go stop the
suffering. Make them not suffer.
Exactly, make them not suffer. No be say make as una don suffer, make una take. Meanwhile, as you dey give them peppermint, you dey carry trailer of rice wey dem suppose give them for inside house. That solution e dey vex me, and we no suppose dey do am again.
Please, before we go open line, we go quickly take one short break, and when we come back from that break, the issue we go to talk about now, say a lot of persons they talk around the country, because anywhere you see 3, 4, 5 well-meaning Nigerians, they must discuss this issue of flooding. We don't take over most of our states for South, and the country at large. You go let us know. Some persons don't they talk say government they intentionally no one they respond against waiting charity talk now say, so that when time reach say palliative not there now Nigerian government they get power. You go to let us know how true that statement be after we come back from this break. Make you stay with us. When we come back, we will also open the line so that you with the has the followers will also make your contributions. Stay with us. The program now UDUOTA on Top Independent Television. It's good to know say you still there with us on top of the program UDUOTA for Independent Television. My name is Hilary Odianosa. We they look the issue where concerned flooding for the country, the causes, the plight of the people, and the response from government. And the time don't reach now where you go begin let us know how you feel inside this matter. And that number down there, the number is 070-836-51320. But before we start to take your call, we'll meet Prince Biodun Egwaride with my brother who did with us for studio, Barrister Charity Agbobaroyan. And they with us, they know they analyze this whole issue since. They don't also drop their point. They don't let us know, say, the reason why we face this whole issue are because of, say, government day will not they show, say, yes, they get the feelings of the people inside mind. Prince Biodun, before we go that break just now, I tell you one matter, we concern the judgment from the mouth of the citizens of this country. Like I talk, where you see 3, 4, 5 well-meaning Nigerians, they discuss issues now. Now the flood matter they must look into. And some persons they also they talk say, government not they want, because as they talk say no fire starts big. If you feel attack fires, it just start, you will feel quench am. No road they spoil big. Benia and Chiro now, for example, now one small hole, now it start. So they talk say when this thing they start small, government not they respond. When it don't destroy life, destroy properties, destroy livestock and all, then they will come with palliative. They say now that palliative matter now their interest of government they because it get how they arrange them. You feel say that one are true.
No, No, to a very large extent, I believe say the people where you see they join together, they discuss this kind of thing. Now because say then too, now citizens of Nigeria, they don't see what they happen for different times when something will go wrong, when government will say they won't come look at the situation, particularly where emergency relief they did necessary, where relief materials and all that will come. COVID never to come off our mind. Now,
of course.
We know what happened with all the palliative and relief materials. And so if going by that background, Nigerians are feeling that, okay, they don't wait again, make it happen. Because they know say, as it happened now, then they smile to the bank. Because even globally, the doctor can say, make you no wait to say, now this relief thing now you could deal with when issues like this happen. Rather, you must make sure say, make the thing not happen at all. So that if you prevent say the thing not happen, then the issue of saying sending relief materials and all that will not come. But our people don't want make the thing not happen. They want make the thing happen. Because if it happen, then the issue of relief materials will come. If a man will be say in the position, where if you look in salary for 35 years, you know, if it buy one brand new car. Then, but when you reach in compound, you see say the number of SUVs and the kind of house when they live in, now something else. How else can that be achieved if we are not glorifying actions like this? You know, it is very unfortunate for us to allow ourselves to degenerate to this extent. Okay. Yes, to the extent that even the people no get trust and confidence in those we say made them lead us. Okay. It's a very big shame. It's something that at least we should try to live out of. Okay. Yes, because the people where they talk talk out of ignorance. Now based on what they know, and based on what you and I know say they happen. Because there is no way where they will say they won't send relief materials, where we'll say the relief materials really go to where it's supposed to go. My brother here talk just now, say, if you say me then give them peppermint, of course, the person where they give peppermint to is supposed to maybe get one bag of rice. The bag of rice will come, but the peppermint will give, they will get that one to talk, say, oh, we don't give this one, waiting it be. I think at this point, it's very important to make our leaders do some kind of a reorientation of themselves. To understand, say, the reason why they did that is because of the people. And may they also believe, say, life matter. My brother said earlier too that this is a country where we have no respect or value for life. When you they count, say, oh, this number of persons die or this one happen and all that, if like in a chicken or fowl, they say die. But if we're in a society where human lives matter, one person's life will mean a lot. So when you know, say, this thing what will they do, if it cost one life, and to that extent, you will live in a very responsible manner. Today, they say 100 people die. It don't make any difference. Even the mentality of the people now towards death, it don't change. Small picking today said, you hear say that body they go wrong, they go look. Because nobody has value for life anymore. Right, when we're growing up, somebody died. You see that
indoor for 1 week.
You don't go sleep.
2 weeks, they're not go sleep. Yeah.
But it's no longer like that because of the premium given to life. That's why it was like that then. But today, life means nothing, and the people are more interested only in their pockets. Yes, what will happen? You will be surprised now that as this thing happen now, some people don't jubilate. This can. They don't count how many millions of dollars
where they will drag
where they will get from
to
inside
themselves.
this thing. So the people where they discuss, they're not wrong at all. They know what they talk about.
All right, as Prince Egwari, they don't talk now, say, for him, he thinks, say, right now, make government do what that they call reorientation to get the yearnings of the people inside mind. I also think, say, at this point, time don't reach for you where they follow us on top of the program since from whichever medium, whether our satellite transmission or our local terrestrial transmission or inside our social media platform. Time don't reach for you to also, lay your voice inside this discourse. And that number now 070-8365-1320. We get caller on top of the program today. Hello?
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Your name and where they call us from?
Mr. Solomon, they call from Okada.
Solomon from Okada, make you reduce the volume of your television.
Thank you, sir.
All right, talk to us on top of the program.
You see what he did this country.
You never tell me.
Only our own, I will know. Make my own good. I don't care for any other person. Like this, something of 2000.
Reduce, Solomon, still reduce the volume for your television or make you waka liver.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Like this, 2012 we are talking about. Maybe you know, say, now one person did power that time when they do that agreement. When the person don't come out now, and that person will come and go say, not be me and then do it. Let me do my own. Then they cause this thing. Like, I saw one thing on television this afternoon, tanker, about how many tankers cannot go to Abuja again just because of this water. Our people here, some way they go, they shall go by market. They not fit go. Because everybody is here in life. If Nigeria fit do say, we no go to talk of my own. Like now we dey talk of the one vote next year now. Somebody they talk say na be the person wey go fit solve Nigeria problem. And e dey inside the government wey we dey use dey go now. Why not support the person wey dey here now? Make the Nigeria good. Before you wan enter now, you dey talk of na e go be the solution to the problem of Nigeria. Like this our road here, Okada here. It lead to Akure Road. One river dey there when they call Gwete River. For more than 20 years now, they don't do the bridge. They don't cover it. If rain comes and don't come, the water now won't climb the express now for them. Where the traffic will come up for their house. And people they see them every day by day. They not get solution. Now only God will the beg of make it solve Nigeria problem. Only God.
All right, we thank you, Solomon from Okada, who take call us on top of the program. He don't talk now, say, they come to charity now. Inside in call, he talk, say, for 2012, where this thing fair happen, not be government where day now, not be day that time. That to talk, say, now the government where good luck, Ebele Jonathan lead that time, now the position. We're not supposed to get continuity in government. Say, as you come, you look the books, waiting your predecessor don't align for ground. If they commonsensical say you just also abide, then bring your own to add. Why we not they get continuity for government for Nigeria? Even for state level, the whole thing are the same it they be.
We dey get continuity for Nigeria where it become benefit. Okay. Now when it become responsibility, then they forget. Because Abacha will die. We be say we never start democracy self. When you hear say money they come from Abacha, they don't go take them. They only talk say no be our time. They take money and leave them.
Okay.
For this Nigeria, we see the fight with Delta State and federal government fight over money we Ibori take. We go land for UK hand. They can say they won't carry and come back. The argument can start to federal government go take them.
No, the state way for collecting money.
Nobody talk that time say the government don't pass. No, the money no matter. Make them go give out to charity. I been be so.
But not be you. But not be you, Sha.
If they bring and come, I go see what I take and do.
Okay.
The money now, they take the money, they drag them, they fight put, they drag everything. Take say, oh, na me supposed to take this money, even though not be the time when they not be they take that
collect the money.
The way it come do the right thing, and that time we come say, hey, the person wey start and not be me, so as the business not be me, I not go follow through.
Hello, good evening. Make we take this call, Charity.
There is power in the sun.
Hello. Hello, good evening. Not be choir rehearsals with day.
As I dey talk,
yes, Charity,
I say lack of empathy for the people, and now only my own. Now cause all those kind thing where they talk, where they come to say the thing don't pass, not be my time to talk, so as a result, I'm not responsible.
All right, make we take this call. Talk to us. Good evening. We tell you for house, if you must join us inside this discussion, we must see you as that person where they adhere to the rules and regulation. Rules they where they govern everything when human being they do. rules of agreement. It also shows say when you reach agreement, they go see you from the other end say you they do the agreement when you don't agree. So if you agree to say you go follow us and make contribution on top of this program, we will also see you as that person where as you call us, not bother to hear yourself for television, because that point where you say you won't hear yourself for television, you don't they give the entire presentation wahala way we don't want on top of the program. So you go reduce the volume of your television set, or better still, just waka leave am. The phone they close to us here as we dey talk, you go to hear us. The number now 070-836-51320.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Your name and where they call us from?
I'm Madam Faith from UDUOTA.
Madam Faith from UDUOTA. Talk to us on top of UDUOTA.
Because what did they happen to us now? For this Nigeria, the thing don't pass, be careful. This our road to UDUOTA will not become out. If rain fall now, everybody go to fear. How you want to enter house? Now life with the live so. Now Nigeria we did so. As far as he promised us, we vote for her. He did APC. He go PDP. We follow and go. When do you say make we do what we not do? Now this one they want to pay us.
All right, we thank you, Madam. We call from UDUOTA, but we don't discuss UDUOTA road. Or say, except say they tell us now, say the water will they flow for the coastal lines of the country. It don't reach UDUOTA. If it never reach, I beg make we stay inside the discourse so that we go figure meaningful contribution from others. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Your name and where they call us from?
I'm calling from Egba Junction. My name is Osas.
Osas from Egba Junction. Talk to us on top of UDUOTA.
Okay, sir. What me I want to talk for this matter be say the country where we dey, we don't see everything with our eyes.
Okay.
With the experience and people when it did before we come, they don't tell us many things when it don't happen. And where we did now, we don't see what they happen. So we know say the problem of this country say now our leaders now in hand and their hand is day. They are not fair enough. They are not justice enough. They are not equity enough. Now, may we not they talk too much, because I believe all these things when they talk every day that they hear us. But what we want to do now this time around, may we work together, because I believe say prayer when we they pray, cry when we they cry, see like God want answer us now. May we take decision based on everything what we don't see, promise and faith what we don't see from our leaders. May we take right decision. I mean, that is what I want to say. Thank you.
All right, we thank you, my brother. We call us from Egba Junction for Binia Ochiro. Thank you very much. Hear everything they talk now. Say maybe Baba God will dey heaven and I won't answer our prayer. But Baba God don't talk for the Holy Scripture. Say He go only do for you what you not fit do for yourself. The issues where we dey now as a country. Now God hand it there.
The truth be say, you have to take your destiny in your own hands.
Okay.
If you go by what the man talk, they say they don't see, they don't hear,
They don't
what
know.
the problem
Exactly.
be. So they also now know what to do. And so my own contribution then, I say I hope what they know,
Now,
what they won't do.
do.
Now the thing will go be say go better you and I tomorrow.
Okay.
Because frankly, there is no better way, no better time for things like this to happen other than now. Yes, it is happening now because He also wants to expose us. Because God no will come out for heaven, come talk to you and I. He will permit certain things. He will make you fit, take informed decisions. I am sure that some of us will not even say agreement day for 1982, 2012, and not today.
Exactly.
All these things they happen now, they talk about them now because something won't happen where they say, shine your eye. All right? One of the callers they talk about, say, the 2012, now different government, and now different government. And then my brother talk about the issue of continuity in government. And that continuity in government day. But the truth is that now the fact that the continuity where they know
now
their benefit.
They come
Because
benefit,
indeed, if now the people interest now you get, there is no gainsaying about whether there will be continuity or not. If you come I dey office, I don't start the construction of one road, reach halfway. You come. You don't need to ask questions. Say whether they will complete that road or not. You go complete them. Yeah. But if now say, me I don't chop all the money where that road finish. Where they want to do and reach where they go. Then you won't come. Now you won't come do a pharmaco job. No, this one I don't go do. I don't go put my hand. So that if the FCC come tomorrow, they will say my hand inside that. Okay. These are some of our weaknesses. Okay. Otherwise, there is continuity supposed to be.
We need to end that call. If you call us like we talked before, just do us that favor. Make you reduce the volume for your television, or better still, make you work out live on, because not be waiting. We go fee. Go take inside the program. The number for you to reach us on top of the program is 0708 365 1320. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Your name and where you call us from?
Okay, from Medical, sir.
Okay.
The issue of agreement Cameroon and Nigeria. They don't feel the column back so that Cameroon will carry their own problem while Nigeria will have rest.
Okay. For the record, Mama, as you don't call us now, you don't also make your contribution. Water get in level. Water get where it naturally they flow past. And if you look the map of Nigeria, you will see say where Cameroon dey, anytime water flow for their dam, it dey flow towards the river Benue, we come meet river Niger for one point. And every communities where they along this wetin we they call coastal line, once Cameroon release water from their dam, it must flow to this side of the country, and it will come dey affect us. The reason why Nigeria no go fit come back from the agreement wey dem don reach na be say Cameroon must continue to open dam. Na natural thing be that one. Nigeria government dey expected, according to the agreement, to construct dam wey get double capacity of Cameroon own, wey go fit hold the water so that e no go pour enter with river, by extension enter communities wey dey the coastal line. So na the discourse na be that Nigeria no go fit comot for the agreement, and Cameroon no go fit dey do their own as far as this water line is concerned. So na be the discourse. Make we take this other call before we talk to our brothers who dey with us for studio. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Your name and where they call us from?
This one, the law from Upper Sakwamba.
The law from Upper Sakwamba. Talk to us.
Waiting to see for this matter, we get good nation, but not bad leaders now we get. So the only thing we need to do is say election don't they come. We could use our power to change all those old and bad leaders we get. Maybe say they don't get our future, they don't get our own. They don't get our own mind, our own self or their mind. Understand? And only their family mind they know. As that our brother told just now, how many of them get house for all this place? When coronavirus come, we know how it happen now. Because when they affect them, they put precaution. So this one, I say the move just pray. This election will they come. Make we use our PVC, change the now lay that one. Now we feed one. Then for the other one, we our brother talk. One of the candidates say make they join us together. I believe say now another way, under a good step. You know, this solution come together at the top. Make they join us, plan and don't need the head. We don't know how to take solver, not to give them priority, but maybe they create a permanent solution. God bless you, man.
All right, we thank you. The law from Upper Sakwamba, that call now will be the last call inside the program today, so that we'll quickly give room to our very two wonderful and dynamic brothers, Prince Biodu Egwahide and Barrister Charity Agoba. May they give us their last take inside the program. As we say, we won't round up. Prince first.
No, we don't talk plenty today, and you and I know, say, talking about the solution and the way forward, there is really the need, just like my brother here said, for all heads of government to come together and meet to agree to do what they need to do in order to solve this problem. Make we no focus on palliative right now, because that palliative now for themselves. if they really sit down and respect the terms of the agreement, out of responsibility, now Cameroon agree with Nigeria, say, make we do it like this. On a good day, Nigeria no go agree if they no see and say it get benefit to Nigeria. No matter how you get money, you no go fit stop natural costs.
Of course.
If you go build house for front of waterway, the water go dey come small. Before you go chop and finish.
Exactly.
And then you go regret why you do what you do.
Yes.
So if the people come say, okay, make we do them this way, and that is not done, that is the biggest problem. So it is not too late right now. Just like you said, this one, let us first and foremost address this matter by all coming together to say we must respect the terms of the agreement we have reached in line with global
best practices.
They don't talk, say, now so you're supposed to. Because our own people will say, they fit tomorrow give this dam construction now to their brothers. They will go build the one way be say,
they don't mind.
Take charge of this. They will tell you, we don't do it. Then tomorrow, one other government comes and say, oh, no, we do it. So let them follow every research expert recommendations in doing this thing. If all the money where they want to do palliatives, they put them into ensuring that next year or 10 years time, say no
occur again.
Because the ones where you don't display, when we don't do that finish, or as we do that, then we can say, okay, in the meantime, how do we deal with the people that have been displaced and all of that? But to say that dealing with the displaced people and those who don't and all that, now be the utmost priority, and I say we didn't get them wrong.
Now where we deal with
yes, we must first find a lasting solution to this problem and then come back to say, let us look at how to, because like you said, the one way you don't affect and finish. Now the one we never affect, now we worry about say, how we go do make it not affect this other person.
All right, Charity, your last line inside this whole discourse.
Now, two major things now I want to make I talk.
One.
The number one, we say, those, the issue of flood, now just one symptom for the way to they call malady. That is big sickness when Nigeria they suffer. And the good thing about this one now is say they see them. You get the one where they kill us where we pass like that where they know even they see.
Okay.
I want to make our people see them as a wake up call.
Okay.
Make we see them as a way of a rallying point. By way of social mobilization and citizenship enlightenment. Make Nigerian people they take interest for this Nigeria. Okay. The issue of government matter, government work, government money, it don't too much for us.
Okay.
Make I one now. There's no life where they fear exist without government supervision. For Greek that time, anybody who know they show interest for government, you know what they call them? Idiot. Now so that word take come. Okay. Anybody who know they show interest for how they take the
governor, how they take the ruler.
Governor.
I will say you don't know
because
what
everybody know if he did there. Well, of us know. But even as we know if he did there, from where we did, we go they determine so that person where they go they fear say, hey, if I don't do this thing well, they go throw away me. Exactly. Not be British Prime Minister we just enter whenever the sharp man.
Don't throw.
Not be don't resign so because the people no give am chance. No be say we just did anything will happen. So far say he never die. If like make the country die, make him survive. No. That side, if the country know they survive well, you as an individual go come out. The person will get solution enter. As good as David Cameroon, not be the issue of Brexit, not be make can resign. Yes. As he no feel carry am through, he resign. Another person will feel what carry am, he enter. Citizenship participation. Our people are not talking enough. Then the other one where I say me I talk because as we talk this topic just now, it pay me say I don't see chance to really expand to am because that one I dey my mind where I come here. This situation damn then people here talk damn. You be like say person just let make that woman talk just now say make Cameroon damn not be bad thing no. Now everybody will get interest to develop for the world. Now this damn now they take they start. I read early civilization where the real civilization start for the world. Where the coastal area for Egypt where we say they get Aruvian line where this Nile River course Mesopotamia. Yes. The Nile River come in the place they very fertile where they plant things go grow because we come gather for here and so society take start. So dam na to do irrigation. People wey serious this kind of water now you go channel am take am do farming.
Yes.
Better product go come out. We go dey export food go give people.
Now in Cameroon they use their own they do.
Wetin go better us na dey kill us so because the people wey no get idea. People wey go think people wey suppose channel our power to our development go channel the power enter their own self-aggrandizement. If not, this thing wey we dey talk where everybody dey shout run up and down wey dey kill us so na betterment for us. That is to say the arable farmland wey full Nigeria wey be say no dey finish. Na Nigeria be country wey you raise head.
You go
see land you go join sky. E no dey end. That land so as we get am hunger dey beat us. Wetin cause am? Na only once we dey plant a year. With this kind of water we suppose dey plant throughout the year. Go dey harvest throughout the year. We no get season of anything. So na that thing and that kind of dynamic thinking I want make I recommend for people they think.
Barrister Charity Agbobaroyan, I thank you well say you dey with us on top of the program today. And my very wonderful senior brother and friend, Prince Biodu Egwahide, we thank you well. It don't show say the knowledge we una get, when I don't put them inside this discourse and the people who view us today don't give us that mark say yes. These people do well today, and I thank una put. All right, my people, you will also did there. We join us to follow within this last 25 minutes inside this program, 1 hour rather. We will also thank you, say you get that time to join us. You will call. We congratulate you, say you call. You will be trying to call, maybe network not allow you or will not pick up. We also thank you all on a part of the inclusiveness where Charity talk about. Make all of us join out together. Make we still continue to talk. For those of us who don't they talk, make we not tire to talk because hope they say if we continue to talk, changes go day our country. Until next time when we meet again on Top with Daughter, I want to tell una say make we keep hope alive and make we come out hand for bad thing. My name is Hilary Odiadosa. Bye bye.